attention, attention. Every got my attention, pension. You make my mind go pension, nah. It be like I fall let go of you, Attention. Every day you got my attention, pension. You make my mind go pension, nah. Be like I fall let go of you, Too fast thinking on my mind. Girl, me I don't go miss you done. Baby, one of a kind. You the make I lose my strength, oh na. I buy way, bro. Oh, be I buy way, bro. Me don't come and on the punk up and temple like a tanga, baby, oh na. Your body they make us silly, like a tanga, baby, oh. See my nigga tanga, baby, oh. Like a tanga, baby, oh. Silly Baba, your body they make us silly, like a tanga, baby, oh. Like a tanga, baby, oh. Your body they make us silly, like a tanga, baby, oh. See, like a tanga, baby, oh. Like a tanga, baby, oh. Your body they make us silly, like a tanga, baby, oh. Baligatanga, baby, oh. No. Your body, they make us silly. Baligatanga, baby, oh. Hey. Baligatanga, baby, oh. No. Your body, they make us silly. Baligatanga, baby, oh. Appa. Six o'clock in the morning, she said, I could go jogging. Honey, I am calling you. It be like saying you didn't make a go, mama. Baligatanga, baby, oh. Your body, they make us silly. Baligatanga, baby, oh. Baligatanga, baby, oh. Shout outs to you, Maoti, Toyota. Now we're going to fit away. Abba. Shout outs to you. Pourquoi c'est Jama Manche? Ni amuja ni jete pour faire Toyota. Attention, every day you got my attention. Pension, you make my mind go pension. Nah. It be like I fall let go of you. Come on, me. Attention, every day you got my attention. Pension, you make my mind go pension. Nah. Abba. I won't let go of you, Too far something on my mind. Girl, me I don't go be too dirty. Baby, one of a kind. You the make I lose my strength, oh, na. I buy way, bro. Oh, yeah, buy way, bro. Me don't come, I'm in town, me come go, pension, Bolega Tanga, baby, oh, na. Your body, they make us silly. Shout outs to you, man. Grace. So far, to your turn. Now we go about fit away. Come about fit away. Ball animal chat session. Come on, me hello, Onu. Hello, Mancheva Batashi. Haba. Our first back a show for the year 2026. Kaimoko no kaimoko. Wabekweche. So me what did she go? Kaimoko no kaimoko. What's our was a wabeko? Abba. You make us baby. Johnny Femo, Boken Hamoko. Benjali, Ashben, Yenega Boligatanga, baby. Abba, let's go. That's why I find it Hami continue young way. Shout out to our talk and pa impo find the boy Ojoba. No. Your body they make us sell it. Boma dem bon ko ba fit away no annually a chat session on. Beke show watch o ba twale bambam ke wa kan shi wo Jena. She was back a show say what's our be first one for the year 2026. Maybe I hear Pano, she was Akayan. So find a bomber then no Johnny Famo. Be a minimum jabon, Jackie Amokono, Kiamokono. In the next minute or two, new agency, no. O'clock in the morning, she said, "Go jogging, honey. I am calling you. It be like saying you didn't make her go, mama. Do you got somebody?" And a proper highlight from Ashbeni. Girl, me I not gonna be too dirty. Baby, one of a kind. You didn't make her lose my strength, oh na. I buy way, bro. Oh, be a buy way, bro. Namu eko eba fita woye. Chemo mokoye no chemo koye. Abba. Boligatanga, baby, everybody they make us silly. Boligatanga, baby, Namoeko bafita way. Johnny Femo Kiamoko no Kiamoko. Why 11? Shout outs to you, Uncle Johnny. Uncle Johnny Toyote. Get what back and the kitchen. So maybe a woman. Nyeba. Mao Tinchenya. Attention. Abba. You make my mind go pension. No. Mami continue ni yangweko. Maybe like I fall let go of you. I fall let go of you. Attention. Every day you got my attention. Pension. You make my mind go pension. No. Feel like I fall let go of you. I fall let go of you. Too fast living on my mind. Baby, one of a kind. You done make I lose my strength. Oh, no. I buy way, bro. Oh, yeah, I buy way, bro. Make I come and go on the Concord and Boligatanga, baby. Oh. Your body, they make us sell. Boligatanga, baby. Oh. Boligatanga, baby. Aye. They make us sell. Boligatanga, baby. Oh. Boligatanga, baby. Oh. They make us sell. Boligatanga, baby. Oh. See, Boligatanga, baby. Oh. Boligatanga, baby. Oh. Abba. One more time, because what is she? Right. Chemeka nyame min danye fe shi ake wasa wo bakpe ebi eko Jena so ngene show e ball gbeke no ball o ba twale bam 1 hour kono ni magmoyi oyi wala don ake wo ba bi o fine ami gonti keji o anko mi gonti e bo mode ni o jani fe mo kiamoko ni me aba fita wo ye ni amena ake wasa wo jeshishie ko first one for the year ne so ball me pie e awo mo it's understandable on aboni ni yo so bomodi yeah nya wo twale bamba ni wo ma we now mene ole Miss Money wa you enoko nye in a video ko ni oblanunko FA concerning gbe chake money for a while now we fe one way yake kebe se ni abachake airport egbe akebo Ga-Dangme no ejake airport Ga-Dangme shipon no yo ni ole mene intashi ni mimbe yake ani noko wulu pote kokula ye ni eye ganshipon no ni ke okwe eba ke bo ake ene shipon ne Ga-Dangme bi a shipon ni lo ke okwe all a major ni bi ni yo Ga-Dangme shipon jiano fe oba na ke Beye ekome clearly je Ga-Dangme bey woe eba ni je wo cheme ekome ni amen no
amete me kuma me nkwa biane kwe Accra Sports Stadium podi enche achagela afele Onyini Jam Sports Stadium. Now I dankwa circle dankwa je ganyanyuni je ganyuni excuse me je Ga-Dangme Indigene Kwame Nkrumah circle je Ga-Dangme Indigene and like I said nibi swate kome woni bodi enche ole ekome ni boli enche oba no I mean okami ba akpangbe yake keji onye gashipon no nibi ni odna ni keji okwe gbe ina akefo no eba ni ke odna gbe no o identify yake olele ene gama shipon ne efa meanwhile like I said keji ote popa ekomano ni yo Ghana nibi ekome ni yo ge gbe ina ke wo no keji ochegeme no na bibo no you know the history oh mene fe nege she gone was she born like I said ile major monuments komeni keji ona ke achegbe ekob ake o ene Ga-Dangme famo bi ne ni echu neke no ewo akeneke ekone akewole now 28 February road wale no ni te no ejeme she 28 February road actually as far as I know cheme kenyeme ni nyele nyeke kiami keji boni lele je na kan ni nyeka mi in liaka actually 28 February road shwali ake game pana ni nyenye me no achele private odatelam te road me no achele you understand what I'm saying nibi kome tumo na kan tumo beni nke ebe wache me kome ame nkwawo je ame wale ame shika ame tole ame degme na ke wo mi nkwe Accra Sports Stadium elenche acholo Onyini Jam Sports Stadium. You understand what I'm saying? Aye Dankwa circle, aye Kwame Nkrumah circle, aye all these other places nike oshejeme ni mawashikono na sane identify wo koni wana wale obechebi, right? Okay, obechebi circle. So your obechebi circle, okay, that's good. That's one of the good ones. Where your obechebi circle. But like I said, mine one ye sane balanaka. Now I'm not saying this to say ake Ghana wape no no wo keni bi mama washikpon no be akawo we bi so ni akanaka ni bi ekome akawo ekole wanyeme ekome na meje other town say akawo amehi nyam dabi. That is not what I'm trying to say here. But to moni bi pi na ni wo chene fe ache obeche circle mine kon ayetete kwashi circle no ngbe yo. You understand? Ni oka compare ni okwake Ga-Dangme bi ni ake ame ewo ni bi ni mamoshie tete kwashi circle. Yes, so your obeche circle where tete kwashi circle. That's right. Mine kon yifa na nye nema ni wake compare ni wakan yake okay lele Ghana je wo fe wo no je wo pe wo no ni je wo kometo pe wo twa Ghana me short twa Ghana ni keni bi mamoshini ataw ni akakai me ni me bomodin ni ame twa Ghana abanye ni ake wo ame shimon wa me ni wo shipon ni is it to say ake be wo wo modern ni wo bo wo efa alo me ni bomodin me ni me gbodegme ni ameke wana atwa Ghana wo ifa acho ni wanyeme ni taflache ameje hey konkro be ame ifa fe wo. You understand my point? I'm like I said, I'm not saying like no fe no ni yo worshipon no be akawo Ga-Dangme bi pe dabi. Shout out to you Atago. That is not what I'm trying to say. But clearly you can tell like taflache meini akame wo ni bi ekome ni yo worshipon no. When you go back into history, ni ameje bi amini atama ni achole Ghana ameti amekomepoe amesumo na amefita amesumo wale ni wo Ga-Dangme bi waka wo Ghana atwa ami naka wale ejeme. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, esa ake always why I was so 70 ona. That's right. Ona boni ni yo. Esa ake keme ye man. Ni amebo ame wo modern ni amewa ni atwama ke abanya ka ma wo noko na ke kaya me na ke appreciate na ke celebrate ame. I'm all for it. But like I said, keji okwe and yo babio yake ani ata na ke wake wo modern bo esanye alo wo modern bo efa alo wo like you understand what I'm saying, but Jane kanji boni history e call history e call wake the very pioneers ojogba dienche. Forget him about, I'm not only talking about political, I'm talking about economics, medicine, architecture, engineering, education, you name it, the justice system. Obanake Ga-Dangme be titiri many. Like I said, they birthed some of these things, and yet baby keji okwani bi monuments can be ni mamoshie. Ona Ga-Dangme be once again, do not get me wrong. Let me I'm reiterating this particular point. Nikeji mokoni je Ga-Dangme nyone ko dega fiake to mo won ka kebe alone tabe ni mi yake be Ghana wo pe wono ni wo ke no fe no Ga-Dangme shikpo no ake wo ganyo pe dabi. That's not what I'm trying to say. But it appears ake ke okwe balance out the way they balance out to do ba ni what mlin ba she wo. You understand what I'm saying? Now, even come on, keji eba work bay tetepo di enche gashikpo jiano ko tejeme etaflache ake bay enwo bay ni, like I said, je Ga-Dangme bay di awo ayatan awo ayele atan awo okankwe etan awo ama etan. You understand what I'm saying? And look, and these are not trivial things. These are things need a matter. They are very, very important. Look, I am not a person to tell you. You already know. You understand what I'm saying? Common street name in Spodi and Chetumobeni Chon Ayewadi. Mino Akaye Ayele Street, Yagamashi, Anya Ayele Street, you know your Choko, Na Ayele Street, you know your Doko, Na Ayele Street, you know your Teshi, Nungwa Aukaya. Mino Akaya Ama Street, Yaosu, Anya Ama Street, you know your Toman, Anya Ama Street, you know your you understand what I'm saying? Because what baby and then I can know of your lady. Bear come here, Denica awoye be a beka. Nika awo asafachanete road there, Basafachanete road there, and they can't me pet. Egbena ni afe na kan ni eni taflache, like I said, at streets ni taflache wo nyenye mi ni wo kuche wo shikpo jinjia ne akegbe konklome in wo na kan gbe. And like I said, for you out there, you will think, okay, this is trivial. What that does is that actually a wiper off a part of the history. Because instead of ni mokobaba, thank you, ni mokobaba yake namojo da telamte to mobeni agma ebie mo ba na agma opening kwesi road. You understand what I'm saying? No, instead of ni mo ba biake o and you da telamte ko ye akucho name and you da telamte le ba akucho name first ababi buake opening kwesi namoni na ke gbe wo bi ye. Meanwhile, opening kwesine je Ga-Dangme nyodi. Si akegbe ewo be ye Ga-Dangme shikpono. You understand what I'm saying? So these are some of the things. Like I said, it cannot. Sometimes I feel to more one complaining choni wa kometo but dabi one may wa any I take what granted for far too long. You understand what I'm saying? And it's sad. Nike, one thing that we have to remember is that they are more than us and they hold high position more than us. And that is true. And when you sunny, what bring, you see, our leaders, what my attention about some of these things. It matters. Ne wa komo e ke osheko ne kole asana check be Akwaje Street ni ababia ke namoji Akwaje tumobeni ke awogbe Openyin Kweku Street. So that part of history ni ekole gbeke ko baba ne ba kase alo gboko ba je ko ne ba kase instead of ni gbo ba kase about Akwaje enye bi kojo alo opanyin kwese na ka gbe wo gbe na moji na opanyin kojo. So a part of the history is being lost. You understand what I'm saying? These are not trivial. They are very, very important. And like I said, look, what take on Nibi Kome is like the people, many were against me. I mean, some of these things say she shout us to you at Ago, boy or I mean, some of these things say she so I'm a few yake. If you know me by I mean, push like a particular agenda. The war is like what you ya ajametron. What you mo eya ajametron. You understand what I'm saying? Me no asanana dankwa circle ni abe akwaje circle. Aya akwaje circle nyefa nye kam. Why? Dankwa eja chim. Me no a circle like a watch him. Once again, I'm not saying aka kwaje pe. Jimoni your big sis and but I want you to think about it. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to think about this. I'm not I don't want us to be trivial. I trivialize you more. Me care about look for nothing at all. These are things they preserve our history. Now pass on from generations to generations. That part of history a large. No me baba was shipono. Instead of that, me maybe ake namoji kintakita you are. Get a share airport nu Kotoka International Airport. Ba biake namoji Kotoka. That is a part of your history. Near large. Nikeji anemi airport kintakita you are. Akase kintakita you are. And right from the go, shout out to you, my right from the get-go, oh, lele mene me gameji ame, ame shikpone, ame mancha neke, ame mancha neke, ame neke. Alo Akwaje International Airport. Oh, Akwaje fita na Kagana le ak blankruma kebai, neke gandoni eje la, efe neke, kasewa. Right there. So from the very gate, our project was ake Ga-Dangme be. You understand my point? But here we are. Majority of these monuments and streets can be a bewak bay amlin. And just this recently, Common Obake Sanewa put on a strong fight as a people. Nobody and che bioyake ni inme. You understand what I'm saying? Bioyake inme eyashe. Ona ni ole airport ne ababa chakigbe. Look, what boy saying na kage last year. I am sure I get the NDC government ke President Mama I'm about chakigbe. I'm a test what they say sometime last year. What feno is few game what you few. Ni video ni na nye sure a lot of you nye kwa video e Facebook nye na ekole ona YouTube alo eko ona ni inkake look these people know exactly what they are doing. They are testing the waters again. Ni amekwake ani wabaha some sort of opposition eko lo Akwaje, yes, Akwaje, thank you. Ake wabaha some sort of opposition eko lo ni ole kewag me wa yai ni waywe ni was speaking out aba ake airport eba wo Kwame Nkrumah. And look, he deserves it. I'm not going to sit here and I'd rather have Kotoka Beye Airport than Kwame Nkrumah. No, Tokota was a trader. You understand what I'm saying? So if I have to choose between Kwame Nkrumah and Kotoka, of course, 99% of Ghanaians would opt for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. No two ways about that. But you know why that would not be fair. Niole inkwano ko mene ko nina ni mbo speech eto ni inkwano ko ye online ni nanoko And once again, like I said, it shows you why that would not be fair to us as a people. Ninu when it's and what face racket as and when keji afe yaka ba chake bear at bear ba fe war bear ba fe gun or if for nothing nothing at all, take it back to the old name. It used to be Accra International Airport, and we had Accra war Benny. What Accra be? What Accra be? You understand what I'm saying? Now, wabachano before no wabachano, min tabo fight tumoboni in Kebola say keji oyegana English alatamanye organize alo organize team ejebiye ni ate Ghana amenye wakpakpa no amenfe free health screening ken ame ofa ne ye yishiba mi bomoden koni keji wonyeme ke wokume ni yoga wakai ameni ameya na a screen ame boli ni bi epkome pi ni ke eyo he ole keji oya ni doctor fonyo ba ba screen bu ba na keshi ona ke na kainoko in fable. So over in a greater craft now agency January 17th about been 27th mkebaga screening for hypertension, diabetes, cardiovascular, asthma, infectious diseases, malaria, all of the other stuff, diabetes, physical vision problems and everything. Now ninka manye you manye ani na liake many about diagnosis amenokodi ekole amele aba fe so aka aba refer ame to kolebu koni kolebu ayano ni ekwe ame eje ma gbene nwe aba ame 6 months me ni me na aba ame education aba ame 6 months free refills. You understand what I'm saying? So this is very huge for half a year. You understand what I'm saying? Chofani aba prescribe aba for 6 months refills can it be? So this is very 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 good. It's very very comprehensive. Agbene nwe ke egbena ale nwe about donate massively to an NGO of a choice. So this is a very huge project. So Ming Babufai over the 18th and 19th, but after Jamestown no omo many affair Choco Galilee, many Jew she Keji Agbekona January 21st, 22nd. Obojo clinic ya denta so kejo le mukoni ya denta bomodeni okeleni ya ikagbene 23rd ke 24th Achimota clinic ye Achimota and tumobeni nkebwe English alatamanye le eke medical team ejebie ni amete Ghana ni ame offer free services ne kenha wamambie ni yo Greater Accra. So bomodeni okay mukoni okay muku ni wabomodeni boli wayani ascreening taflache wonyeme ke wokume ni yo Ghana ni ke noko ye taflache amegbomocho mi ni ayo semlan dani ebachon noko ni esani echon. So mi pabo fai wa ebe ake Jamestown ke choko egbena so ke je wo aya Obojo clinic ya adenta 21st ke 22nd ke 23rd ke 24th amebayi Achimota clinic. Once again, these services are offered free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. Into Moboni in Kebwe, I'm about 6 months. Kaja na noko na sanaka about education. No 6 months refills. Abahabu credit cards and I refer boke akolebue. I'm about kweni amechu naka no pepe. So let's go on now. Tumoboni me we can channel back a show so actually bamba in the next 30 minutes or so no man more you could one may what ni bako what John she work for che. So Tumoboni chom we have to make sure I can nekeni bi ne Tumoboni ko boy banake we have to boni afi nekeni bi ne ese afo. You understand what I'm saying? Now come on. Tumobeni Kebwe fight ne agency sometime last year. Ke nyebaka year. Last year, I said don't get ya. Ke nyebaka Niji NDC chairman Johnson. I said don't get ya. At the interview, thank you so much. Last year, ni imba face show ye be Bob I'm super chat if you want. I'm super chat. Bob I'm super chat. Always royal. Thank you my job. Kenya ba ye it's an interview Radio Gold. Show ye nekeno kune no nimba twa Ga-Dangme nyani watiashi. Look, moko sumo kwami Nkrumah neba ebote politics me a first time ya asem Accra Central alo ba chala shedu keteke alo no ni bia na now Nkrumah ne run Ga-Dangme rani you understand what I'm saying? She was she nyeme game. Understand what I'm saying? Was she nyeme game ni wafon the assembly here. So this is not Nkrumah. This is not to mean okay be was sumo. No. Moko sumo Nkrumah fi wo. Mami. What kele? Ake ye man ye me. Was she game ni wafon she kia ehale. Ona in Kebo last year na say don't get efe interview yeah joy ni it became a big headline Kenya ba kai mo fam abachake look again the chairman of the National Democratic Congress Ashidin Ketia has expressed the view that Kotoka International Airport needs a name change. He believes that the Major General Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka does not deserve to have the country's airport named after him, as he played no role in its construction. Ashidin Ketia asserts that the name has remained unchanged over the years because no government has had the courage to change it. However, if it were up to him, the name will be changed as soon as possible. In his opinion, Nkrumah, who did the hard work, deserves the recognition, not a coup plotter who did nothing to establish the airport for the country. So, like I said, look, we are all for the name change. Shimon, it must be Ga-Dangme Famo B, because one, they are equally Ga-Dangme Famo B ni ame bomoden wa ye Ghana tani Nkrumah ni wa US anene akwaje le amole keba Nkrumah ni yamo ako aje keba akwaje la nyoni airport emalama shikon so mini po yo fo aka ni airport emalama shikon no ka na mokokura na akabawo la nyue ni le agbla Nkrumah keba Nkrumah ni wofen wo jale the father of the nation, the brain behind Nkrumah ba ni airport manake me ameshikon no mini wa ka airport wo anya aka wa akwajepu. And I'm telling you, okay, this is not fair to war. And I will show you why. It is not fair. And like I said, look, this is why sometimes leadership. Ni sometimes what me pe obatabi and bolo ni what you ek be pie ka shana ni ekole boni wacheme amenua aka waka shana you egba me na because only ni asedun ketia ba fe neke eba yue neke. It was like for an entire week everybody was talking about it. You understand what I'm saying? And once again, our leaders, I'm a seize opportunity here. Ni abanu amehe ka megbe wa ojogbang. Ona ni ameka ke look. Yes. Wafe wasumo Nkrumah, wa eche Nkrumah, tumobani yue Nkrumah wacha akwaje le amole keba. No wo shimon keji be she na town na chake airport ni wafe one town na chake one sumo na ke wo Ga-Dangme nyu. Because because airport ema Ga-Dangme shikpon no. On our fight, they did not seize the chance. Our leaders did not see the chance. Ni Obana ni ameba present a proposal to the government. Me imba fe show ye. Ni asedu nketi ayu there is this woman called Leuna, I think she's with the Ga-Dangme Council. Leun my petition to the presidency. In a copy in Bakane in Habo. You understand what I'm saying? Now, proud to that, early part of last year, in letter in my president Mama, this was the second request ni make it halake wabasumoni echake airport ni ekebo Ga-Dangme nyogbe. You understand what I'm saying? But you honor a strong effort from leadership. No, they really mean business. Ni airport chake mone amebasumoni afemini achake boni afeni. Look once again. Keji mokoshe airport ke mokoshe airport ni the first thing ni ebana ji gan ni femo gangbe ganyuemo ganokwe right there and there. Oh boy, oh homo. You started selling yourselves as you started selling your culture, your identity. You started selling your culture and your identity. You understand what I'm saying? And that is why, once again, our leaders, they did not seize the chance with this old back thing. Once again, they failed to live up to the moment. Our leaders, once again, they failed to live up to the moment. Ona mokoklani. Look, just noko. Look, mokota kumase ni eche e Ghana fe manche ni ke e ta onokwe e force woni ahale ni wachame nye bie ni ame so me ka me twa be mo so me ka me bill. They could not seize the Obake moment. Ni ame ba dumono. Ni if for nothing at all, just like an Obake po no koshe airport Obake sign bege. Eko bege. So airport time I was shikono. Ni kemo ko shegana exposure. First thing ni na exposure to is I can't be anibi. Meanwhile, airport time I was shikono. No, even call your plane name in po. Ni many make sure ni a plane name in the pilot here, ke air host here, can be a friend am your plane name here. I'm a free plane name note before no back show me. I'm pushy moko culture, moko identity conclo down your throat because airport talent you get pilot test general get aquaba, ladies and gentlemen, let me cable. You understand what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Emma Washington. Our leaders said once again they failed to seize the moment. The youth of Ga-Dangme land started. They started something. Ni onukpakoke waleko boku se. Always where I get Gamashi International Airport. Abanege. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy, and this is why sometimes say Shana or Batabi and Wabolo ni in a video. I'm sure most of you have seen it. I mean, in be I can look. And what lose fight omo. This thing is going to be changed. Ni akbawo nkrumagbe. And once again, we'll be here complaining and talking, shouting. Ni abu wa ni ateki wanoko. That's serious. Because once again, leadership a fairly ni eba seize the moment. Ni no ne sane fe ne eba fe now. Just in case ekolekeji okweko na kan video ni wanyaminu ewe. I'm a try na kan video mabo. Like I said, look, everything is said in that video. I agree with. Look, wafe in Nkrumah is tijiwo. Benjamin Mejanakan Dankwabuzia tradition I'm a pet. But majority of us we are all Nkrumahist. Understand? So this is nothing against Nkrumah, but me Kebwake, it cannot be fair. And I will show you no why it cannot be fair. And that PS once again about the capital, because you guys are the capital. So my family be this cosmopolitan bullshit. Now I know enough of that nonsense. The fact that I can see Wama FA cosmopolitan ne host my family does not mean we cease to exist. Does not mean what feelings do not matter. Does not mean work out afe no kwe esani adwon wo ni about take into consideration noni wodwon alo noni wosusu ye na kan no. You understand what I'm saying? That should not be the case. Because one host capital be feelings matter. Now, nyawo when you mean wait to
Ministers of State, honorable members of Parliament, the lordships of the Judiciary and the Supreme Court, the leadership of the Democracy Hub, traditional rulers, chiefs, civil society, Madam Samia Nkrumah, Comrade Kwesi Pratt Jr., ladies and gentlemen of the media. We're here today because my conscience will not let me rest. Some things are bigger than politics. Some things are deeper than policy. And some things live in the spirit of a nation. And when that spirit is unsettled, no amount of development, no new roads, no new jobs, no new buildings can quiet that unease. Between 24th February 1966 to 24th February 2026 will mark exactly 60 years, 6 good decades, since the overthrow of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the founder of our republic and the African of the millennium. In April 1967, in a counter-coup named Operation Guitar Boy, General Kotoka was shot and killed at the forecourt of the then Accra International Airport. His friends and co-conspirators who had helped him in the overthrow of Dr. Nkrumah believed and decided that the best way to commemorate his death was to place his name at our nation's front door. Place his name at our nation's front door. The best way to commemorate him. And so our gateway became a doorpost of remembering a coup era figure rather than a name that represents Ghana's founding story. And so we are here today in all humility, but with fairness, and we ask, how did we get to the point of honoring a coup era figure at the very doorpost of our republic? Because an airport is not just a name. It's a country's first handshake.
And he said something very profound here. Again, an airport is not just a name. It's a country's first handshake, which is very true. No one in Kebuake, look. Keji moko ba. Moko jekoni jekoya airport no e plekeshi no. The very first thing ni I introduce okehale is noko ni eje ma ni eje shipon ni airport mano. So ni ema wa shipon no. Ni keji moko ba I introduce what a more first. You understand what I'm saying? A country's airport is the country's first handshake. So right from the very get-go, excuse me, I introduce her. I introduce Mokonklo Kenhamo, Mankonklo B. Niniema Ameshipono. Yuemo konkloma bi. Jewa walile. Jewa wa yuemo. And these things are important. They are very, very important. They are very, very important. Because Ghana, je mokomeno, je mankome bi ano ji Ghana. Kejina shejeme, yuemo konkloko bejeme, benue na agbabe, or official language ji bluffo, aloje nage. See, outside of bluffo any yo je, lile konklo yegeme. Nina kan lile e representi shikoni airport mano. Meanwhile, na kan lile ena you ye keji ote geme. Ameno awole be konklo. Ne represent you ame. Ni je amepe. I'll show you the list after the video. This video. You understand? And NM BBBB won't call it BBBB a fitai ni look. Culture in itself, is dynamic. Lady and chair check your homo. No wa keji oputi in any effort ni oba pushile ojogban. You understand what I'm saying? E check mo ne check your mobi no ba na polenje laje. Ni no junu ni wana. Because over the years, over the period, we've taken some of these things for granted. It's like we don't appreciate how big need some of these things. No matter how little ni wana me e feel. Ni wanye me ama me yose na kai. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go on.
Our first greeting is Ghana's first sentence to the world. And so millions of people pass through this gateway every single year. In 2024 alone, 3.4 million. And in seasons like Christmas, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora will come home to trace their roots and experience Ghana firsthand. Many of whom were inspired by the independent story of Dr. Nkrumah, which made Ghana famous throughout the entire world. And one day meets them at the doorpost of our republic, Kotoka International Airport. It's in the tickets, it's in the boarding passes, the email confirmations announce it. It's in the display screens of Tokyo, Dubai.
So it said something. You see, look, what Gamma. No, you are no quality. Many I'm a join. Look, a you be any new a blanco mokete. Look. Oche tikite, agma tikite, Kotoka International Airport. O boarding pass, kage boarding pass, hambue, Kotoka International Airport, you know. So every bit of your travel from FANU joke about look, ke ote no akwe touch screen say your airport agma Kotoka International Airport. So every bit of your even look before no ba airport and no ba cho ticket airport enche o na Kotoka meaning ake o kase about Kotoka from the very moment nobody decide ake o Ghana. Every bit of your travel there on na Kotoka be your here. Ki atabia mi no ba she Ghana. Cause me ke akabe really le conclude. Now, imagine money instead of Kotoka, from the comfort of your home, no cho ticket ona Kin Ayikushi International Airport, Kin Takitayua International Airport, Ako Aje International Airport, Sergeant Ajete International Airport, Private Odatelamte International Airport, Tetekwashi International Airport, Ga-Dangme International Airport. So imagine mo, once again, imagine mo, instead of Kotoka from any ota, ona Ga-Dangme fomo be be. So right there, before mo ba complain, aho Ga-Dangme hale omo. Bien one yue etanjomo. You see some of these things I gave here wajomo yano. So before mo ba wele bag here, ebia ke namo ji ayi kushi, namo ji ayi kushi. Ayi kushi engbeje. Namo ji ayi kushi webi. Namo ji tetekwashi. Tetekwashi e namo ni. Na ke airport e gbe wole. Namo ji tetekwashi. Mini ji no na efe. Namo ji private oda telamte. Mini echu. You understand what I'm saying? Ingbeje. Me you emu ame you. Ingbe shi ayo. Me akucho mi eje. You see why these things are very, very important. Ne wa wanye me ni afia me no ni mini gba wole King Prempeh, right? King Prempeh International Airport. No akaji finally I'm a boy international flights receive you more. Ke more chair ticket from the comfort of a shia. The first thing ni mo babi jacket no mo King Prempeh. Who is King Prempeh? King Prempeh na mo ji ewebi. Ime King Prempeh eje me man no eje. Mini yue mo ame yuo, mini ni eni ame sumo. Ti ame tade minwo yo ten. That is why ni neke no kwe eje no ko bibio kekeni. No wa common street wa streets ni yo wa popa no ni ake tafla che boy agbe ewewe ame je no ko bibio kekeni. These things are very, very important in telling your history, preserving your history, telling your history, selling your culture to other people. And yet, what does she aloof? Ni min kebwake ababa chaki. Ni wabatashi ni wayue noko wana proper leadership na ba nye woye na ba chake na kwa wo tete kwashi gbe. Inge tete kwashi Kwame Nkrumah gbe. Ni wabatashi on our own land. So come opportunity ni wa loser. Ni wabanye shukwe wadamono. Ni wake seli wahi as a people. What culture. What festival, everything. Thank you, always royal. Another one, thank you, my job. I appreciate you, thank you so much, always royal. You understand what I'm saying? Ona, so these things, they are very, very important, and that is why some of us, we speak so passionately. Because this all bucketing, this was a moment with proper leadership. No koshukwe ba chake. Instead, they were beefing each other. From Obake to Awa 2. Mokomeke Obake, Mokomeunke Awa 2. We could not even agree on a common greeting. We could not even agree as one people. We were fighting each other. Akwaba my airport olu. And here we are. Nimin kebwake look. Last year noni asedun ketiafi here. Ke noni ona wanyeme ne eba fene. Look, je no ko kekeni. President Mama ba chake airport egbe. Ni keji wate shie. Like I said, once again, Ga-Dangme. This is not a hit on Nkrumah. Yako relationship bad for war game. Nkrumah chong Nkrumah. Wa fe Nkrumah. Wanyeme ye mokola ye bena me honi ba me wa me shika ken hale. Moko je won Nkrumah. You understand what I'm saying? So keje Ga-Dangme nyojibwe kasemo history ojugba no ba nu shishi. Ga-Dangme biya wa fe Nkrumah. Wanyeme ya mokola waname ya mokola ame amame ka ameshika fi Nkrumah say. You understand what I'm saying? So me kebwake look, Chameka nyeme. I nyekwa kwe. Ke no koke biamini afine ba ke ba na gbe. Achake airport be. Aba chake ni ke wo ba ni wo na leadership ni nye Ga-Dangme yin efe kome. Ke leadership ni nye Ga-Dangme yin efe kome. Ni amebani anu ame na amekame na ni amashi. Neke no kone e ba me wo. Neke no kone ba me wo. Ona, let's see if this guy says anything again.
Kennedy Airport. And even as the plane begins its descent into Ghana, we hear the name again, Kotoka International Airport. And so the name is repeated millions and millions of times, year after year. And so we can arguably decide and say that the name Kotoka is the most marketed Ghanaian name across the globe.
So you hear what he said. So, like I said, before I know about Chetikite, Ona Kotoka. So imagine before I know about Chetikite, Ona Tetekwashi International Airport, Ona Kwaje International Airport. If I know about Shako, no to check off announcement board, no check off flight, Ona Tetekwashi International Airport, Ona Kwaje International Airport, you name it. It is the most marketed name in the history of Ghana. So imagine money instead of Kotoka, it is Tetekwashi, it is Akwaje, it is Ayikushi, it is Kintakitayua. Imagine more. It is Sergeant Tagete, it is Private Odatelamte. Imagine more. Komo noni no ba fe hawo. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, look at what that is going to do for us as a people and what we represent. That's right, the whistle. you understand what I'm saying? So it is indeed Emale. You know what? Let us start the week with this particular topic. Because something is telling me, okay, no, me fail follow. Government and Baneba Chake Airport be ni akaba won kuma unless the leadership of Ga-Dangme Teshi, Ga-Dangme leadership Teshi na make that be enough is enough. Ashishi watchon. Unless leadership, Ga-Dangme leadership Teshi. Le ebagme Ga-Dangme leadership Teshi, we will lose on this. This is another opportunity. Ni wabanye wake chake noko bibio. But where is leadership? Like I said last year, na say don't tell you here. Like I said, Mami Leon from the Ga-Dangme Council, Leon, she wrote a petition. I got a copy of the petition. And I read it on one of the shows that I did. In a concerted effort from the leadership of Ga-Dangme, ni collect regional house of chiefs. I don't know. Traditional council. I mean, if you know about Ga-Dangme, if you know about one kake dabi, one sumona chakebe, shimonka ba chakebe, atao Ga-Dangme. No. Ni bomodin kewa ma na ke wole. Now, me don't call ake ashishi wo. Ni bo speech to yata. Ni Google list of airports in airports in Ghana. Come on. In get my screen no ya bonuko. So come on. Accra no pe Kotoka International Airport. Now, airstrip ni yo Adan airstrip. Bole airstrip ni yo jen Bole airstrip. Ho airport ni Joma ema ho airport. Kumasi kote na gano Kumasi slash King Ajiman Prempe the first airport. She Kumasi airport. Ke Osho Obuasi airport. Oshe mini ego yo biye Paga ege mini Navrongo airport. South Pond Salt Pond Airstrip. Secondly, Takrade Airport. Sunyai Airport. Tamale Airport. Wa Airport. Wenchi Airport. Yendi Airport. Now, and this is Wikipedia. Let's check another source. Conclude ni wakwake te anemile te. Now, this is what even AI is saying. Let's see something. Now, so Echakeku AI so Kotoka is still there. You go. Kumasi Airport owner in parenthesis say Prempeh the first international airport. Tamale Airport Nakano Achole Tamale Airport. Takrade Airport Secondly Takrade. Sunyai Airport Sunyai. O Airport Ho Wa Airport Wa Airstrip. So you can see all of these airports near your Ghana after Mamini Ameyo, if for nothing at all. But Kumasi no na name after Ajiman Prempeh International Airport. Now, our Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. Many generally are mature neke airports near your Ghana. Our Civil Aviation Authority be no. Okay, so this is the Civil Aviation Authority. So you can see Accra, Kotoka International Airport, Kumasi Airport, Navrongo Airport, Takrade Airport, Sunyai Airport, Tamale Airport, Wa Airport, Yendi Airport. So if all of these places, Abanya name airport say ni yo game after Benny neke magine yo what is different? Well, fine. Take ake game wabe kome ni wabano ye. Ake chuchu achola Accra International Airport. Ake ya back Accra International Airport. Koni kamoko umba ni mo abiake. Who are the people of Accra? Keji I feel like Ga-Dangme be we cannot agree on a name because we are so divided there. Take it back to the original name. Take it back to the original name. Accra International Airport. No me na kan chole. Bi ameni Nkrumah nshi ne ya Vietnam ne China ne ya chonke ne ya chon. I know it's in Vietnam, right? Actually, the whistle. I know it's in Vietnam, right? Yeah. Accra International Airport, actually. No, I feel like she wa agree. Ni wabano, ni wanye wana be kome, ni wabamomi. Ake Ga-Dangme be send it back. Ke original name about Accra International Airport. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, Accra International Airport. Ni no fe no safo. Keji anye name after an indigene. Ni your ga. Ni tuni ne kawama. Ake original name ni your Accra International Airport. No boy identify our fame because like I said, we are the people of Accra. Original spelling AKRA. Blafome corruptly and I'm spelling again. So Accra kake wojame identify your fame. You understand? But chemekeme wamba waba lose because once again leadership. Batashi, I guarantee you, I'm about tashing about chakeni. This is no hate job on Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. In Gaboko sumo le fe wogame. Wana me na me gbogbo ame can it be mokola ye? Wana me ni we wana na shushu can it be na tunium na bena me honi e mokola ba me ngoshiga kan Nkrumah. Tribe ko Nkrumah wa wale po fe eneje. Nkrumah any leje wo game wo wale po fe any leje. No, Accra International Airport. No. Agbena. You understand what I'm saying? So chemekanyeme Jena. No, what you have? Look, I don't know what's gonna none of I know fee, but any is way before. Look, I make okay. Biamini President Mahama Bano letter in me hale ben you let me take you back to that video. Kao Basumo no contribute text mommy hi ni nkeboa bakpano koni koni oba nkeboa abano koni oba contribute ni watchale bamba ni boli jena ni wagme show yi Kenya ba akai. This was the video that I did. Ni waye neke no kone sanehi before I see doing ketiaba face show what you means I mean by me you ko based on press conference any chemeka jeme ni nani wanye me fe afe like okay. I'm telling you I calculate. It was calculated. None you now, and the agenda is to now push it. Bonia feni efe inkruma be ni once again. Kaji wafe none sani wafe. Wana leadership ba teshi ojogba ni amefe no na sana amefe wa ba lose. Seriously. Wa ba lose. Let's see. Come on. This is. I hope. I think I get you remember. You guys remember. Let's play. Bon, Gamanoni. This particular request is one that has been asked by many of our traditional leaders, but governments upon governments have failed to heed to our humble call. The people of Bono now have a region named after them, and so are the people of Oti and Ashanti regions. I do not think this request is anything more than what has been done for our brothers and sisters of the aforementioned regions. This change, if effected, will not only define the land, but us as a people. The continued use of the name Kotoka International Airport is a constant reminder of a painful chapter in our nation's history. We propose renaming it either King Ayikushi International Airport, honoring the first king of Ga-Dangme land, or simply Ga-Dangme International Airport, a name that reflects the location and identity of this vital national asset. Just like the new airport that you built for the people of Kumasi has been named after King Prepe I, we would like to ask for the airport which sits on Ga-Dangme land to be changed as well. I am sure the majority of Ghanaians would agree that Mr. Kotoka certainly deserves no such glory. I sincerely believe these name changes will go a million ways in helping with our heritage and identity, which is virtually on the verge of extinction. Right. So this was me a year ago, exactly a year ago. In fact, President Mahama. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, we need leadership, Ga-Dangme leadership, to step up, live up to the moment again. Luzu again. Obake eba ete. You guys didn't do anything. Once again, in press conference, they know Nanaba Fene. Trust me, pipeline yeah. It was calculated. After press conference, about chake ni wacheme tashi ni ame fe no ko. Kobas mo no contribute. Text mommy hi. Yeah, nama ni mpine. Efe mage inye me enyo efe ready. Ani nkame abano. Bon inyani oba yue jena wagme ni biye. It's crazy. It's crazy. What I lose a press conference no nanafi I fail full. I feel follow. So, Bobakwe. It's unbelievable. Akuche, what the mommy?
In that thing,
Yeah.
Yamo.
Elebono.
Anyway, now about Bamba no G1 in the and if you were first night show, no of your first time over by one. Name go make bad no back blame to say if you go back by no.
That's right. That's right.
Mingamo Fiamo. I don't know you to it. Need that jacket or lose no what lose or more. Need that can't care what lose or more. What do we say?
Yeah.
Because no channel now for your ajion kajo roots. Kaji Ewo kaji beno ba ile shi ni eku omu besano na kashi adu kama shikeche. Ona ni adu kama shikeche. Inofia no ni afio ni akayo ganwe fe aplan fe kanmeshi omo. Ona aplan na kanigbe fe kanmeshi omo wo amele to ame because na plan kanmeshi ka be no ka ma wo keba.
Right.
Ona ametro because ni akanmeshi she akwa wodenche niji wo gameke wo gonu pa ye akwa wo action akasi ni akanmeshi ye ani ni game ba egbe ni ana space na ke ni aba mashilo alo game ba mo ame ni twagesi wo ha na ka space ye.
That's right. That's right. I agree with you.
Ona ni ni wo ha na ka space to the stand agashi be se mo kokra ba me ka me nwa me wo kem ba keke. Onu shi because nibi ko me ke o ba fe ye ma no she ponche me denche you have to get ofoni bi o tan fe sani o ke ponche me nwe ana shitamo.
That's right.
Ni she ponche me obi amaka ani eneke na enye mi nse ye lo alo ka na agba ko ba ba yi eneke ni bi na enye wolia odumishi shi ona ka shi ani nkeje o bake sanene ni pamine mma anani angma ni na museum ko hi.
That's right.
Ni moko yana ni ba ya ke mi no ni angma akwa aba odumishi ni ofo ba focus she will focus fe ya gbe ye ni ayana ni eye game will focus fe ya gbe deme ni woke no chaki mo pona chaki e mi ke bonogo ni tete mo ni poto mo chaki ya chaki enche mi ke bono ni wona pina pona cheni twagesi no na afie plasho na gba gama intemu no boni ati anoni akewo wo intemu ko ni mini e wala ko ni nakata me woke ba woke no ye wo ba ke ye ko ni mini ake bojowo
yeah
lelen ake bojowo because na afie na ka ni ke one or two ko meni onugba babo ewe mo ke ni bini agbana angme shi bob man bi ele nche no mo na me no ame no ano ahun kete ni achake akwa aba apo ye airport ahun di ese eku wonye me kuna me choko ni na TV jo e ba sha ko alome because first wona ni kete bi amepa me twa jo kamuko mbaga ka me ke we kamle
yeah
oba na wonye me na ni ba sha ko afekpa logo afeneke ona bia ke na me support am I support na ka support tu ama ahun because ta o lo me ke de gamashiro ka me ajo gbogbo ame transport ame no ko ya no ka me face commercial e no ko ya no abapa odumishi abapa ni no ma fe ama fe ni amekenwa onimini anya chaki na kan akwa aba because it's a form of fight ko ni wo ano odumishi shi ona gachi mambie ni ameno ni achaki akwa aba ona ke cheme ko npa ye amefe effort ame domo shi ni atake akwa aba kabata bia ne no akwa aba no wona no pete airport
Yeah.
Onu mishi no ni pete airport iwo bechebe ntame ka wa gashi be no na atake kwa mizu no jino ni gamento wo take wo be no no ba gbe na ona ni
Yeah.
ni efeto mo ka fa wata so abia ke mini pote ni ewo ha ba gashi wo de nche wonye wo shipon kuma airport jino cho na fe mo fa mo ke ima ewo airport egbe
Yep.
wo ga me mino wo ni ani abuli owo na kan mino ni ani aji owo mino efeto mo lulo ejuwo etumo wonye wona to me mani afimo woni gika wo se ni bi akomeka mambie no nwe temefo mi because chani yo jeme na akeka ataka akwa aba na ngmale wo bate je shipon ko ne ahụ ne ibana 200 million no 400 million je to ko na ahụ na ba pele wo evaluate shipon ji mo ne ba ahụ mo fi na kan gbe mo na ka ba ngaje ni ikanoko ba ha le because mini I join the future I'm enjoy impact ni gbe follow polenche because keji gbe ha mo no go mi no ama mi no aka kacha ka kwa ba
Yep.
onu mi se wo galumo epi amefi amejoma keshi amefi addicted to shikasa ni too much to the stand keshi amena show ni
Yeah.
onu mi se
Yeah.
eta keshi como que o kwa gapo pano fe wo ganu pa nyepo afia mi status kama moshi dabi ka okwa wa gashi popa no wa ganu pa ko start we je ba jo gbopo dan na sana fo start yi je ba jo gbope mi to wa ke game fe agi je ba jo gbope ni sani afo start to ke machine ayo nu pa ko na me je le mi lo sa afia mi status ke machine ye ko
Anukwale.
ni history anu wa ye ko lo ona ni e
Yeah.
because mini I mean I can make start any ka start na ngbe mini tale na akona agbashpon ko mo ona these are the focus na me
Yeah.
ni because like am me care ona the thing is they don't care
Yep.
amewa aga onu mi se
Yeah.
amewa aga ke ake sponsor na mo eba mo oba na ba gbegbe ya ba fa sapata ba fa me na yin tu ke kakla onu mi kabata bia ne ano ya oba ke ne ya hu ona gashi be kwenyo nta shake tari yemo ne kwa mi no wa no ne ka yemo ne because yemo no ne woni ne ke oba ke no ni game hi ka no afeko na ka ni lololo ni eya ngbele ni ona ke amedomo no ka amedomo no ameka nwo owo
Yeah.
agashi waka atake still akwa aba petete be lololo ona ni ni kabata bia ne chame fe ko effort no your effort ne nke plan ni fe ekumo nke abachake ni ka atake nke agegonu papo dabi gonu pa lenche ke afe ne ke ni bi ana make me po wo mi lo they don't involve themselves into
Yeah.
like an me onu si and that na can be fe ona government set committees ni am have a meeting na can be here ona awo gba kanaka onu mi si aya committee ani go wa gamba nchame ka galumo ani ameka me wo na kan bi ami lo onyema o ka ma nchajibu ka ba wo gba eku adogo obo onyema o ka lumojibu ka ba wo gba eku ni a plan gbe na pa wo achebo ni gbo mo ya tax na me plan no ha bo shi pon ni bo yo no is it not shameful onu si ni mbanche fe manche lumo ka oyo shi pon ni akabo ye ne ka sanye but so na ka shi bo value boy you are not value for them you are nothing ya ka shi ni chama ne fe nye ya ka shi nye shi kasa ne sope Kebala shikasa ni kespo homo no pejino nyele. No jino ni agelenye. No jino ni agelenye agesi nyemele beyele nye shikasa ni ha ho shikpo nke ni bi. Shike e bale ma no koye. Ma no koye e ka me nsu amehe. Ambe nsu amehe. Ona ni e.
Yeah.
O ba ke na akebane airport e mala bi ashikpo no. Airport e mala bi ashikpo no. O ba ke na akabane labi amemo ko o ba ke mi because me ni e gamashi mi. Onumisi ka ayacha ke gbe ko ye airport labi e ba pene na aba telumoko ni mo je gamashi mi na ke la wo airport egbe because me ni e ko me fe mo be
right
because e ko me fe mo be Onumisi ka ache olumoko ni ye gamashi na akele wo airport labi ba ke shipo amame no ni Onumisi ewa ona yani enemeka eba ona yani ga agilami mo fia mo here ni mo fia mo here power
right
Onumisi mo fia mo here power ona ni e ewa efeto mo wo many lumo e den che because I come fe mo ba mete wo ni bi epio amenso abe amele bona fa amaya forward po akashi yani ano because they ba je gamashi de ano na power black shi airport labi asmo tefta bojo gamashi no wa ba no Ona ni e this is enewo wudane wo ka wudane mashakashi yani anukwale kan akengbejeme koni ka akengbejeme mo fia mo ne sa eni ni aheye de akiale koni wo fe abana ba fe kome because ameka wono ko me kome ni bi ni asho ya me de wo me kome echechi ame because naka me amele anukwale agashi je bojibo no yo
that's right
woni je bo no yo bo no ba yi ame no ni je bo yo she can't right person here, man. I swear, come on. Mo film about can like a right person here. What I need? It was Nakadi many ya no system me again.
right
It was inche. You come on go.
That's
You
right.
can't come on. What touching about woman could better about airport there. Mark my word there.
It's it
Mark my word there. Go on power be put
Yes,
no power by need it.
Yes, yeah ayabache both the mommy
Ide
yeah
okay, we know how that mo chon guy. Maba chemege nyeme fe de umanye.
banya blawo
Iye le pi ko chon. Ya ke onyemi ewie san na ewie jupa. Shi benimi na ni eji keloko ni da flache manche me ko nupa ka me won che ka me wo bi ame na no ko yemi ame ka me na buwo mi flache bi e wota ni o wa kensa ni neba jiku na nkwale wona me ke manche me kume ni ame atenta ga mba iwe shi onake iwe ke kon because ame na ke a trend shi hewale ke nuchumo ke shite be mi momi ko we no fa na ye be mi mo le ba we le fo ko yo so
yep
ni no wona ta ke ka ga shi bini mi ni o ba ke sane ne ba ne o isa o yo aga shi ene efetu mo ta flacha agbele agbo abu
yep
ni ocho no mi no ke na no tawo no ba ke ba ne wo fe wo te shi won blo won yue shi na yue fi ope ni apa yue mo e yake ona shite ko poten ko ye ta fla je won ye me ko mete shi e mo nka aga shi e she ko pu wonyemi ni jani ke wo onyemi yo nupa manyeke amepo amena na afiro ko tumo o ba ke wo ke ni bi kume
yep
ina keshi wonyemi na ke platform ne no le o afi t-shirt
yep
alo ebomo t-shirt ko ke ni bi kume ona ni shi ake manche ko wa te shudugba ni ga ke okay o ba ke ne ocho o ba ke ne no ni wo yu kan ko ni alo wo ni na amralu ni airport egbe alo akwa aba awon achake
Wana no kuna kai. Ona. Kegbe bi agency ni onukwa ba mo mi na me kechu ni be ba hin. Chebe do na efi na follow. Ona ogbere ke se so.
Yeah.
Nyenye gbe se so e won ni won bo mi ni won cheese epe. Ye kenye wala kenye na gwa wo mi koni eye mumu.
That's right.
Eya gara amena no ko potemi akesike ha ameneja me te. Kamneja ko to mi wo. Amena ko edeka amena ko yomopo. Ewo mi wonye meke woche meke onye ni amefi amagashi. Keno ko gbe mi ha me kame ko to mi ame ware abato aka machine. Ndagbe ba fi operation show ba no hotel. Hotel ba no show. Etowo amejegbe no ko ni wo meni wo wa chunuchumo wo chunuchumo. God na no ko no wa ye bulenche wo se sanepo wo o fe no ko ye be na wa. Yo chale so ko an kwale ke o ko wa wo manche meke wo nupa ni yoga. An kwale o tun no ko ya ko ha ga yi.
Yeah.
Yo mi le shi wo shi amesane a wo be manche me. Wo be lume wo bo nupa. The flat gbege bi ni wo le ni wo ya wo anyi tita ni ken e wa ase ko ni wo ka ase ya ke manti me wo be ko ji amengba fili ona no ne wo ni ka fi afili na me mo amenu hie tita na me ka nu hie anyi chale we nte de we ya wo ko ngo e ye go ma je e ya ga si mi to mi ya anu kwale.
Eje, nak, over an hour no way. Nak, over the unmute mo ye, onu.
Nita de.
Papa.
Member je fenye do manye.
Manya blawo.
Bo nyomo sani shibo kon ye o platform no. Shin ye fetumo. Keje be mlini nakani ejepo imposte won platform no pe shin imba ko bi ene ni ma yue. O kenkle ma shibo kon ye neke library na ni ubomode no ani afi ye osuni amli ye e forward enche.
Thank you.
Ni na keshi amena ise ubomode wa no tano ni papa ni.
Thank you.
Oira don. Ke aye inu menyo na yue inla ka mi pa me yue so far lo. Imanu papa ro e fi o ni manu nínú eleye bi ede jeshi.
That's right. I'm not baby. That's right.
Anyway, so ma kokeje airport ni atoni sana ke Ga-Dangme nyuko gbe afo no aloje na kan. Fi o ma ke ne ka yo mo na ele awie ke te ke ba hun. Shini bi ko me ni efemo kan shpon. Efemo kan shpon e ko me government mi ajo na fio.
Nakai.
No ya ebale akeshi government ni e chuna kan nchumo dani wanye wo wi noko shikwa shibi anele wo ba shile na kanda wo ye bi pinu wanyo ofe ni wo ke waga onu bi nchon pe to be ni wo wi oni menkumenu wo me ni wo wanyo ofe luko wo ofe e ko jiro no ofe ke wa ni ni akefe library ne mukunaka ni yo ni nunu e support me ahun ni la te ye kwano le we support I mean follow wo fe won follow na cho wo gbe wo ti amekun ekure wo gbe ati enye eko na ba nu ishin me cho ya me tri mi ka me shin amli onu shin no ni yo minji no ne woni bakpan no ina ko ko ake mene papa ro nwe about many show cultural mene airport ni akame pasho mo many show look any bi ni no ni yo minji be mi ni ameje shishin ni la te bi ni mali o ni la te de te twabi de ga oni ashite ko ni na ni we bi afi eje me mi na ke no ko pupa anye je mi ba ke ba hin wo ke mayor of Accra ayui ko ni wo ko be ni wo ba yale lelen ni inyeme of Accra telephone number. No ma fe conference call. Ni in fact in le nye she fe to a network e be good. But I got a network ele na kai. Shimon apart from network e ha wo type ni wo wi. Eke even ni line che ni e ba no back e ke wo po ake she wo fail fast because of they have excuse school. In fact, Jamino in this other community
that's right.
Because Nagashi Mokode na power ni it doesn't know how to use the power. Ona to abano naka I bet they can ni michaka ye ni ko me femo meanwhile no work about you jomo yomu yo jomo keke she
interest.
Oh, get interested, Penny. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I'm coming, feel of pompous. If I feel like she go can idea about, yeah, like she idea look about the woman, idea clean, like good idea there. The fact I can book about, if I don't like she, if I need a about,
yeah,
or I be because Keba no be book about. Men ko feel like my statements can be ni one.
Right.
Anukwali.
Muko idea ko ba. Ni le bon moko potentiel ni le ben kan juemo e dole ake boke ba ni aba establish lo noko no ka fe na kan e ha bo attention ni ko le no na ba cho na ba fi shina ke bale ke ya I feel like oba ke ni anmako ye airport to me injomo nyu where platform where platforms the platform eko di ono ni o can promote obake in can platform promote obake papa ro can no promote obake if airport na my because on our platform said wo yin and Nigeria me China na ba ko Canada she ko na obake ye njeme she ba ko Ghana le ba land the airport le ba na ke she akwa ba ko both petejeme he promotes something on social media just one day yakwa comment in your shishi nke pure water ba ke bottle water. I mean a sachet one ke bottle water ni body a design ni and na some attention ko ni comment in ya no shishi a je many papa aguma ona be your reactions in ya no share me share wa denche and that's a good sign. The number of people next year, it can make like 2, 5, 10,000, 50,000 people to see it. No, fast forward there. I don't know back here. Okay, there's something called back here.
Right.
No, what way? What support, what push it? Because no, you hear what about Manchako Bafiao? Manchako may Jamina me good. She won't show many Walaka me Jimina Banya may initiate to be papai.
That's right.
Tomo can get it be papai. Tomo Neke Obakene Sanati Beni Angma proposal care MTN. In la cafe Rafeco, she mean you and Jemo. Angme Hame. Akashi once money Neke Chaki Mwaba. Shekulani afe wole ekulona feko.
Right.
No me in that kind of level. She was a man judgment coming. Ni ameye like ameye cashin square sana me po ame replacement coming. Ona be ni chon wo ye ko wo ye pi ni so much abuko gbe le ba fe to mba mi promote muko. She me coming le manchebe jeje hu amele age muko fele. She just age le gbe na nani ne bata da kan ita. No cafe many uni wole na me boa me model oba da me shiwa madia che me ni boa me model oba shia me kon ame ya no na me tu ni tu papa ni wo fe wo ya wo yin amira don try no mania fe wo fe no
ni ofane awan way
so ni tete
papa
afi
naka no
afi nele no wo bote mi mbako pa no
wa first back a show ni so
okay yo like Cleminda what we bolo ife shiake amefi obeni amekebo what we no ni stay we kechon airport Joe ni no mi assure ye imbanake ene ba create employment ni new fair pi banye am life banye chake ye leke program ne
One Calabarie, ni Shikun Waba support your various ways, ni Wabakwe, ni Ebanye Edomoshu Duba. Calabarie, Tombeni Papa Riaka Kamoko Je, Teshilo, Temalo, Hefe no Jene Baba, Nababa Shejoe, Inchon Shika, Amekababa, Abawo Loli Kanibi, Ewa Kwa for Hino. Koni wote be what fake group or joba. Na group ko keje James Town, ane ko keje la, ane ko keke up program le.
Right.
Ma femo la keke this week wa ya, next week the name ya. Keke what program lo joba, keke create employment. Inke padi ha wa attention poni wo ba dwe. Ni afe to mo awohe no. Chale ole moko e wo ka kwa moko komo mene. Onushi.
Yeah.
Mogo yani le be opposition ya lo be party mi share drum mo febo.
That's right.
Wo oba bo drum mo to e ko ni bo mo mpo e wabo. Je le pe je la ka be yo pe fe la ka ni MC ni yo sanwa. Imba na proposal ko ni afe overhead ko ke linki afutu ke noko ye je. Ba di ne ke me ba we bulu shi no me hie pa no ake be ne tawo ni Babenele, Nuele Basolicito fans. Yeah, she capping Cadofeno. She need a banapo sele, a Tomia Cashi legile. Ni like a chair, yeah, I'm a position. We can call live from Pobana Sunday because Obo now will do it.
Yeah,
but on a benini, many on get like a joy, a collapse, many a walk. She waka he woman wa fe po je gan pa me ba twapo ye shabaya manse hupo na ba atwa
yeah
onu shi oba create in such a way akashi kato my programs ko me kani bi po e abanye na cha me na me atwa program me shi kani bi ga keta
na kan po opportunities dey but akuche nka akuche wo kontra bi jiwo I mean, England over anyo oye with na kind be airport. Ni dane bluff for make a dibimba.
Ona, ni them no promoters ke onu me bana me organize workshops can you when say it's a very big opportunity.
Yeah.
Onu me shi. Oda ni
e how attention they can brush one e can show e ga na wo je me ko me. Si dremo yo ne e bebo ko me icho. No ni ka ba fo se.
No na ule tingu.
Ni na gagbe hien. Le ho impagma article akeshi. Wanta wako ni wana akunta abu fio ko ye ni bi na ba ke ga ke wana akeshi member wa ni ana ni yeshu ake ngamo fe se envelope ko hien se ke ni bi dana gbene yala mi hu ke na keke ni e wo kwa jie ko na ke fe seed kopo ko ni Accra Girls Secondary School lo high school we ko ni achakegbe na ke na gagbe afono mawo keke efe ona e na ga wo wo legbe si wo fe no ko ga we gba mi ni ka chieta wo se you know bi be ba le akeleke
na cry
moko efo mi Bonushi. Ni kanye nye ma hie ni taflache nye dwe ma he bo mono tado ne wose bo ba sumoni a ona boy. E wo moni ete e ka bo ona le bo le ka sho no ba sumoni bo kwa ona bo. O ko ona bo.
Yeah.
Na gbene nwe Kwame Nkrumah circle agbone is popular place ye ga ni mo family akawo Kwame Nkrumah is enough. Ameka try akesha meke Kwame Nkrumah ba wo airport e hu. The flache je gampe di Ghana ta ye local krona ke ba ona Kwame Nkrumah AM man ejem man ame fe ahale ye la kan man Bonushi dan Kwame ke ni bi na fe ba ma me ga chen be ke me ne si aba fe dan Kwa circle ke ni bi mi no na me fe la kan dan Kwa ni na me onale because mo fe mo ko obaye president njo obaye mini njo o je heko e wo he no je I used to like opportunity. I'm not promote to boy your mommy. They create no ko your mommy a home man be. Chaka lo fe kabashaka wachichi. Ye ga kabashi be.
Naga eshe. Cheme mo ba asu mo ne ga no go acha no nye boti ami mo. Ya weto ana we akucha ibo jenshi. no abolish komi.
Yo, me no ni pani in na peji. Agbene game sani wanye wo fe na bu komi. Ni de teneke ni ne sani wanye wo try adafi. Ake woni di city ye gashipon no don because ga egbelo mo because city ne no hani bia na wo amanehu ni wona na fe city ye ewo ni wona ne ke amanehu ne onumchi ka uma se gbejo ke kos back baya bu aka ajame koni won washi woje koni won kwa gashi ame mancheme ke luma ma wo shipo je gboto boni wo cheme ha me shipo gina mi ke fi o lo onumchi because come on Nigeria yo ne Lagos di ame city na ba ji akata Abuja onumchi akayin the same Lagos e ma mi no dabi onye ofe naka ni ona no ni ya no politicians say me you should trick ni ameke ha wo shipo jin fe because no ni wona na ka fe another city e Ga-Dangme shipo no mo wo gbofo fe
no ke no na ka ba dodo wa ka pe na ke to na
oh that mean tefta city ya dodo wa ko ni me shipo je fa na awon je ko le mi ni awon ko me 200 million one plot
again one nche wanye wa e o na yin wa ga me no wa dodo abi
of course ona ni no target shi best cat me be to mana me ama hele go kan ni bi ka akete kumasi e koni mancheme ame hospital ji ke ame egeme ka akete ke ko se koni wa ka ame mancheme ba na wa ka shi ama hospital ji ama hospital ji e keske ame ya me ma no no wo ko e
right
ona ni she ona ka shi afeni to agbagbele city eba do agbe she still plan ni ka se pe di agba hospital ji fear nation akawagbe now.
That's right.
Oh, you are benefit to man.
Is it? I about it.
Well, I use
right.
Yeah, any share or you know what the leadership. You know ni we here ka.
Yeah.
Je ka flat because atoku esen ko no wo mekume ames anaka onupa ile esa ame je ame bejomo ke heto ke hanaka nuchumo ewo no ani bia ne wo gbe hie won to lumo ni je ame gbefan je ame jomo aka mbara mba ye nyema hie je me mbana mayi na me lu wa mkotuku mi kamle jame confessa bi inu no egbe ga hie.
That's right.
Well, me to believe you me Antoni na kan no ba chake ni meni egbeni ka me ame no ni akaba me wokola ke wo be manche me mo nche wo bo awen na no fi no nisa
okay
no ni ba hin aga no ya we
all right thank you Nak over an words
yo chabage minege kira development wo shukwege nona gwaya kumase ke tabradia akeya dodo agbe ke adangbe to me no woke ska sa o ma so mu
it's papa ron chono gwage ke fe na ge wonye wo yi wono wonye wo yi
wo ba nyo wo yi ama ke bunu ko shipon yo ne ona boni mi na le ekule so be mu ko na le si mi na la ke shi shipon wo na ni woke fe wo ni bi in the sense akeshi je fe ni sana ho shimon akena ye shipon ewo o ba je no ni sana woke fe no na ke fe ye ora be ko ye no wakaji o the thousands of acres here at least talk 400 if you know sana ke fe ni 600 e jeme ni nu agbene akenkwa shirim sane it's a different thing
right
study on 1000 if transaction of obonyomo I mean that's it ni chukwu den che ahun le complete she aliso ona no ke afe proper leasing. Koni anyana lease tafrache. Ma question ekule mbi alo ekule mi wenjomo ake. Keji moko ni ehien escapote ba oshipon min development ba afie no. No many yo isle gon ke ni bi amba na ba magbo. Ba ko mo ba gbo, be me ba gbo mi ko ba.
Yeah.
On a bien entendu. Ni e ba che kopo na kamayan spon alo chien e ba chun nyenye no. Eko in the sense ake can listen na she. Na me renew lo no ko. They have to move from the place. Development we need it. And doji word na back what you face about development. Majority is about development.
Yeah.
Because on your man no need develop. No okay I move the city. The city Cape Coast na ke Accra. No na kano na banya move ke Accra ke another place. That means I can develop my develop some born and
yeah.
No, to me I think we should just embrace it and move on. No, the afe proper structures. Koni when you follow ni bini it can back about in future. Simple.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, ni ovane
Krum nana krum hegbe wa kemba. Ninta ni machon hegbe ne no ni woku ni keshipon ha laka moni nana ni jie. Amejie nana krum again watawo nana krum ko ye worshipon no. Already akwape ake worshipon ame no ni.
Yeah.
Keke ahamuko shipon ni bia ne le. Nana krum leke nyenuhi.
Dabi inuko
nana krum trendi lenche ni ateleke dize mane ni ate abane nana krum trendi wa ewo biesani oni wana woku ni ke la kan shipon ha koni anabe na ba fe agbene no ni ke ba fo se tomo extension of capital na ka Kenya jengbe. I mean it's laudable idea keji shipon cheme amele noni hiseda monde ke baba lo amecha me ye plan alo ame ye vision ya me shipon here shika me be vision ko alo ame be plan ko ya me shipon here le no la mla lo e be ba chia ba push am around le ke ba fe no ne ke ba fe shika ji amecha me ye plan na ke shi be a reserve ko na ke fe zoo a reserve ko na ke fe leke a reserve ko koni akeko le wo machia chemelo nu pa ilu mo ko me be afono ke ni bi be no hu ke gbe shike ashiletra ni ababa lo na aflole beni aba aflole dole amencha amesani ni tela ka hu ni wonu akeshi noko la ka ye na ba fi be maka ke be ngene ni wo yo ni jala eyakotu ma che be wo fe wa he ko
yeah.
Wo fe wa he ko
yeah, that's a good point.
Ni eji the fact that she information about that na ni ejela ba automatically
see come o metomo 5-10 years no
no la gbere ogbogura shi mi le bi ade podent
wo bi ade ne wo ne wo to gbede no ni wo ke Ga-Dangme bi fe mo fe mo ni ta flache o yen couple fi o na gbene ho ba wie ni shipon chema ame fe le mele o fi ha wo Ga-Dangme bi but o la ka je sale enu wo you no PDC bi ame he baba o ni ame flo ame ho but
ame julo ame he o fa na ame julo ame he
le
TDC julo eji ame TDC julo eji ame
TDC shipon TDC akaba du shipon it's a settings company after the long time
he have videos can pictures le mokoni heko but onu shini kwa shipon ni passion pa ni bemene mo onu ganyoko yemi shi bemene mo na pe ni about advance ka gbena every month ba henoko every month ba henoko kani me ne woni wo me shipon cheme amemo am creating noko lakan
tomalumo la ka shi beme cheme so because Otashi TDC ni boy ni. How?
Yeah.
Get me, you know, Kuma, you know. Kuma, you know.
Business
Business
move. I make create a business move. Oh no,
we don't have problem, man. Fine. When I about to what me for your actual channel fiano. No me. Kaje city ni eba kran ko. So mene no ba ti shake ba on fa. E ba ti shake arch mo fa ni ka fish for now. Come on. Ni no te no ne be fa be cash ni structure say. No mo like me na ba o ba chi fa na ba o.
No. Ka orele la ka no hu be wo ni won wole no ni mi ni wo yo. E ja ke kabo shipon fe shipon ta flache e ye noche lo e ye wokuko de. E wo kela kan woku ahun le shipon he said that mo na me le fa he said that mo ke ni e sa na me ahon. It doesn't matter shikani mo ko kababa. But onu shi amehu amedio amemusu se keke amenchi mofa akeni ekodi no ni happy imami ni insana ne be din teshi ni insana ne ba anye ko amadon ba onu shi ni ele ka ohani omusu anyi ohie ni taflache oyo no ko yele e hani ofio ni bi otuba shika oba no ko yele oke hormona ni ko ke hormona fe ni o fe loduba ka hormone yebo o take a good decision. Bonushi, it will make a hormona, na make a home, make a feel like an be a wakachi, many or jelly, no nipote, ni here. I'm a fair noni, I'm a fear ne. Bonus, I know, I'm Lalu Penny, Eba fair noni left to Mobole Chapo, or back guide I'm Lalu, any what Dakufane, ni what Jema
don't dwell, chair. Smoke ya ho e den po mo. Na do always but man tell me always mo di eje mo mo. Somebody wa man tell me ko me fi ono. E imagine. Ni na jama ko city e po eje mani. Ona no ne te no to mo no owu ake so wo jam la wa. Ona ke ni ase ba jebo no abajebo na. No mo a plan fi mo e kumo. Yakwa ekes aboni me e ka chwe ahun akira me for long time.
So for bele so mo ko ye Germany chale. Shipon ni le kometo yo ise na ke Sam George te e so mo. Ni the way na praise or like my hospital ha ke ni bi chale wakatashi ni abakoshi pon who ha na my hospital bibi oko chale bi na kro wa cheme kro aji won na my hospital bibi oko ba fe no go ba ke laka wo na the way this Sam George in praise le na ba my hospital ni she chale akọ hundreds of acres,
of course,
hundreds of acres she can pay na ma hospital bibi oko hospital ni bo am lalo ebo Sam George o gbe na nutu money je so mo nutu money akeke hospital abaje bo wo pay o taxi say ha ye la kan gba no e wo bonus no ke hospital abako ke hospital bako ni so mo ba koshi pom 100 acres ni e fe no ko bibi oko e the way ni get praise ole mi e wo mi la ba o no issue eh wo mi la because Charlie yo yeah man
all right okay. All right, Chairman. Your friend you wala don ake back and nye ba fita wo ni boli wo fe ni. Numa jo nye fe obasa obaba no eko nye fe nye ga wo jono. Numa jo nye wa.
Yo, bye.
Right, so there you have it. Nani what try wonyemi nune just shikome keke woke woni fe mo ebanagbe. So obaba be a go work with another topic, but was Sunday I hope I can leadership batishi because me press conference any na tomobani nkebo it was planned. Ababa chaki nke watashi ni wokwe na here. Then that would be it. So cheme sana me kwe ni amefe no koye ni no ne sana amefe amefe anyami to your turn.
Yes, fine. The Ojuba, very fine Ojuba.
Well, what be she be oja ikwano.
Ni ano saga ni na ni liakishi. Wo be gamanchi. Because you were gamanchi, allo wo gamanchi su ba. Wo be ne no ni action no ni ave overcame. When time machine lulu, one mission.
Yeah.
She will gama. One mission will go game. Obliging, one is what she did. Koni off me look.
That's right.
You got tell patients when you know you are. What to share. Wow.
That's right.
Short because Obama.
That's right.
Ni lagun ti ado oshimi always say me akemi ale akemi le ni gan ti do yi o yu mo gege bo ni ga ke emi ale bo ni ga ti do se la ga na ti do shi ibi mo fi oni yo
that's right.
o ga man je because e ga man je ya wo ba ke ibi de
that's right.
Yeah. That's right. That's
right. Yeah. Thank you. Naganyemi. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. All right. So Chemeka Jeme, thank you so much. And always a royal. Thank you so much. And welcome to the team. I don't know, I can show you Ofita way, but I think I can manage the first time in the chat section there. So you can look forward that, but always a royal. Thank you so much. And welcome to Nitete TV. Chemeka Jeme. Thank you for the super chat as well. Always a royal. No job truly appreciate it. In a video, Koni Kelvin Taylor, if watch it. Mina chole tache afutiagbu. Makwake wo ba yue briefly lo watch but ona kaji wo bo ni bi akome yue mo ni cheme nye buwo nye buwo twe nye ba na twi chake mo ke dwomo chake mo ke suban chake mo nye ahihwe mo efi agbo. You understand? Eneme ni watawo ni wa prevent because kenya ahihwe mo ba ekpa nye penye ekpa game fe Ga-Dangme bi fe ai ona na akegme oh thank you, always a royal. Okay ni akegme Kevin Taylor channel no ne it will not be ake ni ne ka you are ake o inaga manche na money sa yin no wan oh ball in crying ni ka again crying in crampe wo fe aga we fit ayi anyway. So we'll see Chemeka Jeme nye fa nye fe nye ga wojuno nyumo ajonye ojugba ade nche oba pe bi e wo ekun bye bye.